I don't watch YouTube videos anymore. I ask Claude Code to go through it and give me entire summaries. It goes through the entire video frame by frame and through the entire transcript. But this does not come out of the box within Claude Code. You have to get a specific configuration for this to happen. If you use Claude Code for getting YouTube video summary, you might be generating the transcript first using all the free tools on the internet, or you might be using Google Gemini for getting summaries of the video, or Notebook LM or something else. But why this is much more better than all the other options is because in this case I can reference exact timestamps within the video. I can ask what is being discussed over there, and my Claude Code extracts the exact frame from the entire video. It extracts the specific segment from the entire transcript and tells me what is happening. And that's why this is much more powerful than any other way of going through YouTube videos. In this video, I'm gonna show you the best way of setting this up on your own Claude Code, and I would be showing you a couple of use cases that I use this skill for. And Claude Code can natively not understand videos. And the reason for that is they decided to make the best text models rather than focus on everything out there. They wanted to focus on only one thing, making their text models the best ones. And they have actually nailed it very well. I've been using it for a couple of weeks. Now you will see that all the YouTube videos that I watch, I first put them through the skill and then I actually go through the entire video. That saves me a lot of time and I don't have to go through videos that already contain something that I know. So let's get started. This skill is created by Brad. Shout out to him. This is a great repository. If I scroll down, it will also explain us to us that how does this skill work. The first thing is you paste a video or you drop a question. It uses a package called YTDLP for downloading the entire video. This supports YouTube, Loom, TikTok, Instagram, or any other platform. This also supports local path and you can upload a MP4 video, MKV video, or a bunch of different formats. And all of this happens on a temporary directory, so it deletes the file once it has gone through it. It uses a package called FFmpeg. This splits the video into multiple frames. If it's 3 to 10 minutes long, it splits it into around 80 frames. And this depends on how long the video is. And the fourth thing is it extracts the transcript. So if the transcript is natively available on the video, it gets it directly from the YTDLP package that it used earlier for downloading it. If it's not available there, then it uses Whisper from OpenAI. Whisper is their model for converting speech into text, and it uses using Grok. And cool thing about it is that Grok has a free tier. So if you are transcribing under a certain limit, which is actually pretty considerate, they give you around 40 minutes of transcription for free every day. So you can use it from there directly, or you also have an option of using OpenAI's key directly here. So you can use the model directly from OpenAI's platform, in which case it would be paid, but it's still a very marginal cost. Next thing it does is it gives all those frames and transcripts to Claude, and then Claude goes through them systematically and gives you a summary of everything that is in the video. And then you can use it for asking specific questions and understanding individual concepts. This is very, very useful if you are trying to learn something new or if you are watching a tutorial. And in that case, everything that is on the screen along with what is being spoken is of importance. So that's about this entire repository. And all you have to do for installing it is you just copy the link of this repository. You go to a new session in your Claude Code. Please note, this does not work with Claude.ai, like you cannot use it on the website. It only works with the Claude desktop app because it uses a plugin from the marketplace. So you can use it only on the desktop version of Claude. So all you have to do is you just drop the link and ask it to install the skill. And yeah, it's as simple as that. Once you do it, then it will ask you a couple of questions. It will ask you how you want to use the transcription model. Once that happens, you have to go to Grok and grok.com. This is not Twitter's Grok. This is a different Grok, which is a model provider. You go over here, you go to your own dashboard and you go to API keys and you create a new API key for specifically this, and then you come back and paste it here once it asks for it. And that's it. That's the entire installation. Now let's go back and check our results that we got from running the skill. It scanned through the entire video. It gives us a summary of different key moments and what was being discussed in which part of the video. This video was from YC, and it discusses that robots don't need more compute, they need this, and that this is what would make people to watch this video. Let's start with that. What is meant by this in the title? Since it understands the entire video, it can answer any question that you have around it. By this they mean high quality, well labeled training data, which is requirement of every LLM. That's there. Now you can dive deeper into different sections of the video, but you got a gist of what was in the video. And on the other hand, if we look at the summary that was created by Gemini, it's good for a summary, but it's not as detailed. It does not mention different segments of the video and specifically what that covers. So you clearly know that the detail that you get with using the skill is much better than Gemini. And you can arrange it locally on your files. So you can have a file structure where you're saving summary of different videos. You can ask it to even create a knowledge graph where it expands it every time you ask it to go through a new video. Another cool thing is that this becomes really interesting when you are using this video to go through a tutorial. For example, one of the tutorials that I recently wanted to go through is by Nico. Nico created a video around how to do SEO using ChatGPT. It was interesting, but I never had time to go through the entire thing. So I will just copy this link of this video and I will come back and I will open up a new session. I will just use the same skill, watch, and I will drop the link of the video. So this video is a tutorial in which this guy actually uses Claude and shows that how exactly he uses this for SEO. And in this case, this is interesting because I can extract each of these frames using this skill, and then I can just follow the entire process, and wherever I'm stuck, I can directly ask Claude and it will tell me exactly how to use it. So I have the steps right in front of me. I see that it has created a step-by-step workflow for me to follow. I will start from the top. I will start creating a data SEO account and I can go all the way until step third and start implementing this. And it has also created these visual highlights of the frames where something important has been mentioned. If I get stuck at one of these places, for example, once I have created the MCP, if it's not working, so I can mention the problem that I'm facing. I have created MCP, but it isn't working. So it asked me a couple of questions and then it also told me what exactly needs to be done. It mentioned that after filling in my credentials, I need to restart this. And then if I share the error message, it can help me debug this further. So this way it makes learning anything new using a YouTube video becomes really simple. That's one of the interesting use cases. Along with that, another cool thing is this also works with video from other platforms. And the thing is that not all of them work directly with any platform. But with this, you can run any video. For example, this video from Riley Brown, where he explains how to use Codex. So I don't want to go through the entire video, but I want to understand what is the gist of this and how does it compare with Claude Code. So I will just copy the link of this video and I will paste this here. I will first mention the skill, watch, and then I will paste the link here. And then I will ask it, can you please explain basis this video that how Codex is better than Claude Code? And it will do the same thing over here again as well. It will download the video, it will extract the frames, it will also extract the transcript of the video, and then finally give me the entire output. And all of this is happening for free. We are not spending anything on the APIs or the tools that we are using along with this. That's all about the skill. Do let me know if you try it out and what are you trying it out for. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.